Hello, here's the news at this hour on Tsolid TV. I am Mobola Badekale. Here are some major headlines. ASUU suspends 9-month-old strike. Gunmen storm IBADAN QUARRY, kidnap female worker. Trump urged Congress to amend wasteful coronavirus aid bill. And in the world of sports, Italian FA probe Juventus goalkeeper BUFFON for blasphemy. And now, the news in details. The Academic Staff Union of University has today Wednesday suspended its strike, ending the industry action that started since March 2020. As a national president, Biodo Guyemi made this known during a briefing of the union in Abuja. Reports earlier stated that the Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, on Tuesday assured Nigerians that the prolonged strike by the varsity lecturers would be called off before January 15th. Oguyemi also added that the lecturers sympathized with students who were also their children, adding that no amount of sacrifice would be too much to get the matter resolved as long as the government is consistent with its commitments. While warning that the union would return to strike without notice if the government fails in meeting its part on the agreement reached with the university lecturers, Oguyemi noted that the reopening of schools, considering the COVID-19 pandemic, lies with the federal government and Senate. Federal Controller of Works, Lagos State, Mr. Olukayode Popola, has yesterday announced the 72-hour total closure of the 3rd Mainland Bridge to cast concrete on 3 expansion joints from Saturday to midnight on Tuesday. Popola, who spoke to newsmen in Lagos, added that construction works had reached the stage for casting concrete on additional 3 expansion joints. He said this in a statement that there is going to be a total closure of the 3rd Mainland Bridge to allow for the casting of 3 numbers expansion joints on the island-bound lane. The effective date of closure will be from 12 midnight of December 25th. However, he added that people will be allowed to use the 3rd Mainland Bridge to celebrate Christmas. He said by the time the Christmas is winding down, which is 12 midnight, they are going to close it, so they will be able to cast concrete on Saturday, the 26th and 27th of this month. Some gunmen have stormed a quarry at Monia in Ibadan to kidnap a female quarry worker on Monday, where she was taken to an unknown destination. Immediately she was abducted. According to reports on Tuesday, the gunmen stormed the site and kidnapped the victim. State Commandant of Western Nigeria Security Network, WNSN, also known as Amotekun, Colonel Olayinka Olayonju, retired, confirmed the abduction of the site worker. Olayonju later told journalists that the corps members are searching for the victim and will hope to rescue her. Medical student of Ladoke Akitola University of Technology of Ogbomoso have commended Comrade Onilede Solomon-led Alumni Association for facilitating the relocation from Osogbo to Ogbomoso following the transfer of Citadel of Learning to Oyo State. Recall the Alumni Association at its Global Assembly held in Ibadan on the 11th of December 2020 resolved to address various challenges confronting the relocating medical students. After interfacing with the governments of Oyo and Osun State as well as the school management, the association has assured relocation of the concerned student to Ogbomoso. In separate appreciation letters, students of medicine, nursing, and medical laboratory science thumbed up for Comrade Onilede Solomon-led Alumni Association for financing their transportation to Ogbomoso. According to a letter signed by Acting Senate President of Medicine Department Adeleke Nuruddin, Lautek's takeover by Oyo State left the clinical students confused and helpless until the timely intervention of Alumni Association. The letter stated that the Alumni Association, in collaboration with the Office of Dean of Student Affairs, solved one of their major challenges, which is relocation to Ogbomoso. The news on Tsolid TV will be back right after this. Welcome back, and as to some foreign stories, the United States President Donald Trump has urged Congress to amend a $900 billion coronavirus relief bill to more than triple its stimulus payment to Americans. In a video message posted on Twitter, he said the package really is a disgrace, full of wasteful items, where it is called the COVID-19 relief bill, but it has almost nothing to do with COVID. The $900 billion bill includes a one-off $600 payment to most Americans, but Mr. Trump said the figure should be $2,000. Meanwhile, the package of measures designed to help Americans struggling through the pandemic is linked to a bigger government spending bill, which includes a $1.4 trillion spending measure to fund federal agencies for the next 9 months, as well as foreign aid funding. The Republican president, who leaves office on 28th January 2021, has been expected to sign the sprawling legislation into law following its passage through Congress on Monday night. Rail, air and sea services between the UK and France are resuming today after the French government agreed to ease its travel ban over COVID fares. French citizens, British nationals living in France and hauliers are among those now being able to travel if they have a recent negative test. However, soldiers have joined NHS tests and trained staff in Kent to carry out rapid tests on stranded lorry drivers, while thousands of vehicles have been stuck there since the border shut on Sunday. The travel ban was imposed on Sunday after the UK government warned of a new fast-spreading variant of coronavirus and introduced strict Tier 4 stay-at-home restrictions across large parts of southern and eastern England in response to a new variant of coronavirus. The Netherlands and Belgium have also relaxed bans on arrival from the UK as long as they have a recent negative result, but more than 50 other countries, including Italy, India and Pakistan, are continuing to block travellers from the UK. And finally, moving on to the exciting world of sports, Juventus goalkeeper Buffon is being probed by the Italian Football Federation for allegedly using a blasphemous phrase during a league game, the FIGC confirmed on Tuesday. Federal prosecutor Giuseppe Chine opened the investigation after 42-year-old Buffon was overheard using a blasphemous expression when addressing teammate Manolo Portanova during Juventus' 4-0 win over Parma last weekend. The incident was not reported because Buffon was not on camera at the time, but there was an audio recording. Former Italy captain Buffon, the oldest player in the league and holder of the record for Serie A appearances with 653, has in the past been forced to apologize for uttering the word Dio, God, although he once claimed he had said zio, which means uncle. Roma's Brian Cristante was given a 1-match ban for blasphemy earlier this month for swearing after he conceded an own goal in a league game earlier this month. Oyo State Governor Engineer Seyi Makinde on Tuesday said his administration would develop sports and produce talent across different sports fields. Makinde said this at the IBADAN Recreation Club, where he declared open the Governor Seyi Makinde tennis tournament organized by the Ministry of Youth and Sports. The governor said his administration would encourage the development of talents in tennis. However, Special Assistant on Sports to the governor, Oluwatobi Oyewumi, said the tournament was in commemoration of the long-standing history of investing and developing the capacity of younger generations in the area of tennis. Commissioner for Youth and Sports, Seun Fakori, described the event as epochal, noting that a lot of things had taken a new shape in the state since Makinde assumed office as governor, with sports development being one of them. And with that, comes to the end of the news. Here is a recap of the major headlines. ASUU suspends 9-month-old strike. Gunmen storm IBADAN QUARRY, kidnaps female worker. Trump urged Congress to amend wasteful coronavirus aid bill. And in the world of sports, you heard Italian FA probe Juventus goalkeeper Buffon for blasphemy. Please do not forget to always adhere to COVID-19 safety measures. The news was compiled by Hope Chijoke. I am Mobola Batikale Kite, and thank you for watching.